everybody? Deuce the Wild One here, and today I'm talking a little bit about the Piston Shifters, and I'm talking a little bit about things to say and not to say to certain groups. Actually, any group that you're around, whether it's a motorcycle club, car club, a social club, or it is classified as a gang, excuse me. I want to talk on these subjects. Now, a couple of you young cats on here, and Frosty the Idiot is guilty of this too. We get called the Piston Shifters. People that talk about us and everything else, people that talk to me too, they say, "Oh, you're the leader of a greaser gang." We are not a greaser gang. We're not all greasers, and we're not a gang. I'm a greaser, and a couple of the other guys are, I guess, classified as greasers. They're kind of punkers too and stuff, but greasers basically. But we have a lot of redneck kids in the group too, and we're not a gang. We are a club. And you got to be careful with who you describe as a gang. And I'm going to tell you why here in a second. You see, and I think Cryptic Art touched on this too. As soon as you bring the idea of a gang into the table, there's nothing but trouble. And it's not the type of trouble you guys think it is. It's not really necessarily trouble with other groups. It's not trouble with other people or just, citizens that have that might have that, think you have that reputation as a gang. It's with the feds. It's with the police. Certain issues like that. And my club, personally, and the members in it, we do nothing in representation of our club that's like gang related. When you think of a gang, a modern day gang, you think of guys doing drive-bys on others' houses or clubhouses. You think of fire bombings. You think of, jumpings. You think of wars. You think of all this violent, nasty shit. And none of us are doing that. We are in the cars and motorcycles. We wear the same shirts, and we are a brotherhood. And we'll get violent if we need to get violent in a case of defending ourselves. Like if a brother's having trouble and he needs help, or a family member of a brother's having trouble, or a girlfriend, etc., 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 we're there to help them. We are not a gang to where we're not, gangs, they are marking their territory. Oh, this is my block, or this is my state, this is my county. How fucking dare you be here? That's not what the Piston Shifters are, and that's not what most greaser clubs are. Most of them are social clubs or car clubs or et cetera, et cetera. Same thing with motorcycle clubs. Whether it's 1% or not, you don't classify them as a gang. If you have a reputation of a gang and you start getting classified as that, even if it's by people just calling you that, you can have, let's say, you got one of you guys on here start a club, you're the president of it, and one of your members goes out and does something illegal, and they get tied to your organization or your club or whatever you want to call it. As the guy in charge, not only are you going down, so is every other club member in your group is going down too. There's a thing called the RICO Act. And as soon as you get classified as a gang and you people call you that and you start getting more recognizable just by existing, and people calling you a gang, at least, not even just by doing gang-like activities, you can have a problem just by one member being a fuck-up. or one member doing something that you had nothing to do with. And that's why you don't call clubs gangs. If a club or a group calls themselves a club, respect them and call them a club. It's a sign of disrespect. You'll get checked once on this. If you let's say one of you guys come to me, hey, I love how you're a part of a greaser gang or you're a leader of a greaser gang. I'll respectfully tell you, hey, we're not a gang, we're a club. Please don't call us a gang because we're not a gang. And we're not. We do events. We like going to shows. We like hanging out, having a good time. We're basically a car club, social club, motorcycle with a beer drinking problem all in the one. We don't go out there blowing up other people's shit, shooting people, marking territory, selling drugs. That's what gangs do as far as that goes. And this isn't the 1950s anymore. If I go out there and commit a crime, I'm getting charged for that crime if it were in the 50s. Now, if I went out there wearing my club colors and I did something and we're classified as a gang and people call us a gang and the law enforcement gets word of that, we could have a problem, and so could a lot of other people. So understand the difference between a club and a gang. And we're not all greasers in it. So we're not a greaser gang. We're not a gang in general. We are the Piston Shifters Car Club. Well, actually, we're a motor club. I guess that's what you would want to call it. I mean, we got a lot of redneck boys in there that just want to build cool shit and have a good time and hang out and, go out on the town wearing our colors and shit. That's what we do. We're not out there to hurt anybody. Unless somebody wants to hurt us, we're not out there to do anything to anybody else. Gangs do. They want to check people walking up on their block or their territory and shit. We don't. So please understand the difference between a club and a gang. Thank you guys very much. And if you guys ever want to start a group with your own greaser buddies or hot rod buddies, whatever it is, and the older guys know already what I'm talking about, but I'm talking like you new guys. A social club is more what you're looking for, not a greaser gang. Don't ever label yourself as a gang. It's bad news all around. Please don't label yourselves as one. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed night. Deuce the Wild One out.